Hi guys, GloryHunter back with a bit of a different video. So Microsoft and Xbox have announced their new line of backwards compatible OG Xbox games, and we've got a big list this time. There are 19 games coming to the backwards compatible list, adding on to the ones we've had previously. Now luckily enough, I have 17 of these games. So I'm only missing 2. So the 2 I'm missing are MX Unleashed and Panzer Elite Action, which is like a tank game. That is also exclusive to Europe. Although if you do live in America, if you can find a European disc, it will still play, or you can still use it on your Xbox One and it will still download the game for you to play. Because obviously it doesn't read from the disc, it downloads a copy of the game for you to play from the disc, if that makes sense. It is whatever they use, but you can use region locked games in different regions. So obviously America's had a game in the last one, the King of Fighters, and obviously European and whatever you didn't get that game, but we can still use that disc to download the game and still get to play it. So I mean, there is a really good game on the Japanese the Japanese got that we didn't get, the gunmetal, something like that. But obviously if that comes backwards compatible, we will all finally get to play that game as well, instead of having either a modded or Japanese OG Xbox. So that's good. So they're the 2 games I haven't got. The other, like I say, 17 games that I have got, I'm going to show you. We'll have a quick talk through them. And yeah, look forward to these. They are coming to Xbox One via backwards compatibility. Either if you have the disc, put it in and play, or you can purchase obviously the download game when it comes out. Now some of these games will be out, I think it's next week, and then the following week the rest of the games come out. So doing it in 2 kind of installments, but only a week apart. So let's get started. So the first one, Blinks, the Time Sweeper. So this is a kind of a third-person action-adventure game. Obviously, you control time, going forward, back, stop, and that kind of thing. And the interesting thing is, this does have a sequel as well. So maybe something to look forward to in the next set of games. And quite a few of these have sequels, so we'll probably be seeing them as well. So obviously, a Microsoft Studios game, Xbox exclusive. Get some glare off there. There we are. Hold it this side. So hopefully that will be coming soon as well. I've not actually played this yet, so maybe now's the time. Next one up, Breakdown. A kind of interesting first-person game, but not really a shooter. You kind of use your fists, so it's a first-person beat-em-up almost game. I have played it a little bit, but not too much. You're kind of breaking out of a facility at the start that I think you've been kind of experimented on. I'm not sure. And yeah, that's as far as I've got. So again, something else to get back into. And the next one, a game everybody will know, or should know, is Conquer, Live and Reloaded. So originally only on the Xbox. It's now obviously backwards on the Xbox One, which means both Conquer games are now on Xbox. Because obviously the other Conquer Bad Fur Day is on Rare Replay, so you can now get both on the Xbox One. Next up, another game with a sequel. The sequel has not been announced yet, but Destroy All Humans, the first one, is now backwards compatible. A game, again, I've not really played that much. I think you play as the alien sent to basically destroy Earth and blow shit up. So, yeah, another one I really need to get into. Now, a game series that I have played, but I haven't played this one yet. And it's probably one of the best titles in this lineup. It is Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. So I played it a little bit to test it. Definitely want to play, but it's one of them games that just eats so much of your time up. I mean, I played Oblivion when I got my 360. It was one of the first games I got, and I sunk well over 400 hours into that game when I was living in Germany. It's crazy. So I am really looking forward to playing it. But not looking forward to losing all my time to it. I think it was the Game of the Year in that edition announced. I don't know if the normal one will work, and I don't know if all the DLC will be transferred as well. That's not really been talked about yet, so we'll have to wait and see. I'm hoping I can use this one to play it. And like I say, I mean, I can play it anyway, but to play it on the Xbox One would be nice. So awesome game, awesome game. Next up, another game with a sequel, but only the first one has been announced. It is Full Spectrum Warrior. So a kind of military strategy shooter where you control a team of, I think it's 3 or 4 guys, and obviously you tell them where to go, what to do, that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's quite a good game. I do remember playing that one. And another game with a sequel but not been announced yet. Hunter the Reckoning, Xbox exclusive. Obviously we had Redeemer as well. That's not been announced yet, but look forward for it next time. This is kind of a almost top-down 3D roll 'em up, where you obviously take on hordes of kind of undead and stuff and just hack and slash them up, beat them up. I think it's 4-player co-op. We used to play this back in the day with a load of friends on our Xbox nights. Pretty good game, so it'd be interesting to revisit that. Now, another one which is probably easily one of my favourites in this lineup, and just a game that, I don't know, a few people maybe overlook. I don't know why. It is a BioWare game before kind of Mass Effect and that, and it is in the same vein as Mass Effect, and it's Jade Empire. So I've got the limited edition. Both should work, because the limited edition was just an extra character, and I think a different disc as well. Let's have a look. So yeah, you got an extra disc in there. But yeah, so RPG, heavily kind of Japanese style. You play as a martial artist. You get different types of martial artists, like your monk and that kind of thing. Yeah, it plays a bit like the Mass Effect games if you play them, where you got dialogue choices and going through different areas, exploring, and yeah, it is an amazing game. Definitely one of the best RPGs, if not the best RPG on the OG Xbox, in my opinion, that I've played anyway. So a game that did get a sequel on the 360, but the first one on the OG, Mercenaries. So obviously you're kind of sandbox, blowing stuff up, taking over areas with your 3 kind of mercenaries. I always played as the guy in the middle. I'm trying to think of his name, but I think he's voiced by Peter Stormage. Is that how you pronounce his name? He's got a weird kind of second name. But yeah, a lot of fun, just blowing stuff up, stealing tanks and things, and going crazy. So a game a lot of people are excited about. I've not played it that much to give it that much excitement, but I do understand it is a really good game, one of the better ones on the OG Xbox, and again one of the better ones in this lineup. It is Panzer Dragoon Auto. So a lot of people rave about this game, and they've obviously bought it to backwards compatible, SEGA getting on board. So yeah, flying dragons, shooting stuff. I've played the Panzer Dragoon, the Crimson one that was on the Xbox One. It came as one of the games of gold, actually. It got free. So yeah, be interested to get into this one finally and play that. Now, again, a game that I love. I actually preferred Tricky more than this one, but it is SSX 3. So hopefully SSX Tricky will be coming as well. This was kind of, I suppose, more realistic to the Tricky one. The Tricky had obviously outlandish characters doing ridiculous kind of stunts and stuff. The characters are still in this, and you can still do the stunts, but I don't know, I just found Tricky more fun to play. But yeah, still nice snowboarding game coming to the Xbox One, so Tony, you might be happy with that one, mate. And then a whole bunch of Star Wars games. We've got 6 Star Wars games coming backwards compatible, starting off with Star Wars Battlefront, easily one of the better ones. A series, again, I've not properly played yet, but highly revered as some of the best games on the OG Xbox and best Star Wars games ever made. So we've got Battlefront 1 and Battlefront 2, so the sequel straight out as well. backwards compatible. So both of those coming out. So hopefully getting into them. Then we have Star Wars Jedi Academy, a kind of third-person, cyber lightsaber slash 'em up game. Again, not played it that much. One I've only just bought, so not played it at all yet. It's kind of a, obviously, spaceship sim. It's Star Wars Jedi, got it right this time, Starfighter. So, yeah, get to play that straight away on my one. Then a game that we had in the first lineup, obviously the Knights of the Old Republic. We're now getting the sequel, so it proves sequels are coming. So, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2 is now out. So, once I get that first one finished, straight on to the second one, get that played. Another game that's highly revered as one of the best. And then the last kind of Star Wars title, and a very different kind of Star Wars game, Star Wars Republic Commando. So this is a first-person kind of shooter Star Wars game, and a lot of people said this is really good as well. Really good licensed Star Wars game. Again, not played it yet, so hoping to get some of these games played now on my one, and give me an excuse to get back into them. Obviously, they do use the upscaling, so you're getting better graphics, better frame rate, all that kind of stuff. So some of these games are going to look awesome playing on the Xbox One, and I can't wait to get into them. There's still a lot, obviously, that people want coming out, so we'll wait for them extra waves, and when they do, I'll let you guys know as well what's coming, and we'll take a look. But yeah, that's all the games. Which ones are your favourites? Which ones are you most looking forward to playing this wave of the OG Xbox backwards compatible games? And the last bit of news we have, which is awesome, it is coming this year. Don't know when, hasn't been given release date, but SEGA have announced Shenmue 1 and 2 dual pack is coming to the Xbox One and PS4 and PC. So that is absolutely awesome news. Hopefully it means, obviously it's getting ready for Shenmue 3 to be released, but just to play through them games again, hopefully, obviously we're getting the better graphics, HD remake or whatever it is. That's not really been talked about yet. It's just the games are coming as a dual pack on the Xbox One, on the PS4 and the PC. So yeah, really looking forward to getting that in the collection again. Obviously I have them on the Dreamcast and the OG Xbox. But to pick them up again, hopefully better graphics is pretty much standard. That should be happening. But yeah, really looking forward to them. Hope you guys are too. If you haven't played it, now is the time to pick it up and play it. This game is amazing. It's easily one of, if not my favourite game of all time. It is really that good. I've talked about it many times on the channel. But yeah, hype train for Shenmue. So Shenmue, so you might also be obviously interested in that coming out. But yeah, let us know in the comments, guys, anything you want to talk about. These games, Shenmue, pop it down, hit a like if you've enjoyed. Something a bit different to the old pickup videos. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.